How do I choose a good cutting board?
Well, you came to the right place.
This is episode 4 of How to Cook Anything in 30 Steps, cutting boards. So these are the most popular cutting boards on the market.
But which one is right for you?
Well, off the bat, we can eliminate two, bamboo and composite wood. The main reason is that they wear down your knives way faster than other materials. So that just leaves us with plastic and wood. And between these two, I wouldn't really say that there's like a better option. It really comes down to your preference in maintenance, durability, and cost. So plastic cutting boards are going to be your budget-friendly option. They're also really easy to maintain. You can use a dishwasher, bleach them, whatever you want, it doesn't matter. Okay, so what's wrong with them then? Well, the biggest problem is their durability. If you've ever used a plastic cutting board, you know that they get torn up pretty easily and have visible knife marks. Not only does this mean you have to replace them at some point, but the deep cuts actually let bacteria get caught and breed. Ew, I know. Now, wood cutting boards are a lot more durable. And if they get stained or cut up, it's pretty easy to sand them down to give them a new life. Okay, but aren't they bad for raw meat or whatever? You know, it's actually a myth. See, wood is naturally antimicrobial. So even if you're cutting raw meat, the bacteria just gets absorbed beneath the surface where they get trapped and die out. However, the trade-off is that they're usually a bit more expensive and take a little bit more maintenance. It's really not much, but you gotta hand wash and dry them to keep them from warping, and then oil them about once a month to keep them from cracking. And even though they're more expensive, they will literally last your entire life. So invest in a good one. Now, everyone's workflow is gonna be different. I really like to have a big wooden cutting board as my main work surface, and then I have a couple smaller plastic cutting boards in case I just need more space. I'm good. So those are the main things to think about when choosing a cutting board. If you have any more questions, just let me know in the comments.